Okay, so we've got page 13 and 14. This is the center of the book. So we are going to be we're going to be halfway done, except for the cover. And I was pretty sure that I was going to want to do this on this page because flip this over and I really like the look of this right after seeing the wood. So you can see that there. I think that will look really nice. Okay, and that will finish out the span, and then the rest of it will you know, build backwards from there. Okay, so I like this. This is the first time, yeah, this is the first time that we're using this paper. I used this side, but this is the first time we used this paper, so I'm very happy. Okay, then what are we going to do over here? I definitely want something bold. I see this looking at me. I think I like this, but I'm going to do pockets here. Here, I don't know, I've gone and looked through my dies, and I've picked this die up. This is a Sizzix. Let's see, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Huh. Did I leave it over here? Well, I will find it and show it to you later. I've got this. This is a Tim Holtz, the honeycomb, and I just love this. It is so much fun to use, and I'm going to use this as a belly band across here. So there will be some color across here. And I think that'll look really nice. So I want to kind of keep this, I'm going to keep this red and the cream color. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much color here. It's going to be kind of, but I'm going to have two pockets. And then this can be very colorful using these little octagons. Or honeycombs, whatever you want to call it. But you know, the shapes from the stickers have already introduced this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided piece. So this is an octagon. Let's see, what is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is the same. 6, I don't know what you call it. I'm not going to start talking dirty or anything. Anyway, 6-sided shape. The honeycomb. So I was glad I remembered about that, but that's going to be a belly band on this side. So this side, I'm going to use this for my pockets, but I think I'll use this as the base. And let's see. Okay, I like this, but I think I've got, yeah, I've already cut into one piece. So I've got this and this. And then how about, let's see, let me try some different things. Well, that's got green. This is cream colored. And this is cream colored. Okay, so let's see. I don't like these stripes and these stripes. So let's see. This is the cream color. Okay, I think this will work. Alright, so I'm going to do pocket, pocket, and this is the back page. And I'm going to have black around the outside of each one of these pockets. Now, since you probably don't have this, what I'm going to do is get a piece that's going to be long enough to, like, this will work because this pocket is going to be about 3 inches long, but this pocket, and this isn't wide enough, this pocket is going to be about 6.5 inches long. But basically what you do is you take these two and butt them up together. Get your, let's do it this way, get the die and match it up, you know, so everything's even to the edge of the paper. Back it up just a little bit so that the edge isn't, and then you're going to tape this down and run it through. Now obviously I'm going to cut this because this won't go. I've only got the 6-inch wide machine, so I'm going to get these closer to the size that I'm going to need, and cut my pockets out, and then I'll come back, okay? Alright, so I'll be back in a minute. Just a little add-on. I've got this piece. That's going to make my bottom pocket. Alright, so I'm not going to use that other piece I have. I'm going to utilize my small pieces. Alright, see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, so I've got this bottom pocket all done. I've got my, I've got it cut out. I've got this glued on, here you can see, and I just kind of tapered the edges in a little bit, and then I made my folds with what I had left, and I will want this to hook to this because I can't wrap it around the page, and I'm not going to have a whole piece of paper that I'm sticking to the bottom. So these will go in first, and this will glue to the outside, and it will help keep any tags that are put in here. It will help keep it from hooking on this. Okay, so now the second thing I'm going to do can be a little bit, I have cut this piece the same width as this is right now, okay? So I can actually fold these over. It's a little wider, but I can fold these or about the same width. So when I fold these over, it does make it bubble a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this where it looks nice and even, you know, kind of the same that this looks. And I'm going to just eyeball, because it doesn't, you know, it's not a huge deal, but leave about 1/2 inch. All the way across. And just below, I want to ever so slightly, not much, but taper in. And you can't take much off or this will not work. Just a little taper in, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this to this. Oh, there we go. Get that about right there. There we go. And then just pick up the other side and do the same thing. There we go. Okay. Oh, didn't want it to come out. Dadgummit. I get so used to using the glitter glue that dries a lot quicker. This is very good though, but you end up putting too much on it working with these bottles, so you have to kind of watch that. But it works really well. I quite like it. Anyway, okay, so now what we're going to do, when you look at it this way, this is going to slide in just like this and get glued to these little flaps on the back. Okay, that is going to still allow this pocket to be used. Okay, and it's still going to allow this pocket to be used, because this is all still going to be glued to this page. This is just going to be glued to the top of this, all right? And then this, I'm going to cut this down on both sides, score it, fold it over, and then it will just be, it won't be double thickness going all the way up the pocket, so that this is not going to be like super thick on the outside. Because remember, this cardstock that it's designer paper, but it's also cardstock. This is really a thicker paper. Okay, so here I'm just going to take off a little bit on each side. Okay. And I know that this is the thickness that I want this. Just kind of line this up. And I didn't put it on the right side, but that's all right. We're just gonna go with it. This way. This time I'll put it on the correct side. That one actually looks like a better, let me just double check this. I'm going to run this up just a little bit more there, so that I can actually get this folded correctly. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is going to slide right here and right here. These are going to stop right where the other ones are. Alright, and this is what it looks like on that side. So you can't tell that that's not covered. Okay, and then this will sit on top of that. Okay, so then what we're going to do first, let's see, what we're going to do first. Now I have to think about which way, because I need to get this glued just to the top of that and have it line up straight. So I think what I'm going to do is line it up and glue it. And that's about lined up as it's going to get. And I'm going to put, of course I close this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right, I'll put a little bit of glue right there and right there. let that dry. Okay. Now while I'm letting that dry a little bit more, I am going to cut, so just lift this over here. I'm going to cut this off, and let's see, where's my pencil? Let's see, I need, cut that off there. And there. Okay, and then here, I want to start with this side. I'm going to cut that right there. So we'll cut this. And then pull this up for me. Get this where it belongs. We get one of these and slide it under this first page here. And see what I'm doing. And we're going to cut. Okay. Get the cutting done here. Oh, I knew my pencil rolled. Okay, so let's cut this first. Nope, not gonna work. Let's cut this. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to cut this off, and then I can do this. Oh, and I did change my blade finally. So I got my blade changed. I was quite happy with the results so far. Alright, so I'm going to start this about where it looks like it's supposed to be. So I'm only utilizing what I need out of my paper. There we go. Kind of makes for obnoxious little pieces, but that's okay. Huh. Nope. Okay, and then this one, where to make a mark. Okay, cutting this off. There we go. And then my mark is right here. There we go. Alright, let's see how close we are to making this all look beautiful, beautiful. So there's that one, which we haven't really worked on yet. There's this. And that is done there and there. Let's see, am I going to want this any? Okay, now will this slide underneath there? It will. Let's see, come on, come on. Where am I going to want it? Just where I want it. Line everything up just right. Okay, let's see where I'm at here. Okay, and then I'm going to glue these two down. Yep. Right here. Let that sit for a second and make sure that I've got it in a good position. It's not crooked. Well, maybe pull this out. Pull this out just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, here we go. Pretty as a picture. Pretty as a picture. Yes. Alright, so there's my page. I'm just going to glue it down now. Oh, let me get that. That didn't have enough glue left on it. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and run glue just on the outside. Now this bottom piece here, we can put glue all on this. Oops. And then all we want to do here is just run it right along this. We don't want to glue anything else down. Come on. Okay. Keep squeezing. Make sure that is all getting itself worked down. Tell you, on this one, it really would have been probably a good idea to use score tape on this one. Yeah, score tape, I think, because there's so many pieces and parts that I was trying to glue down at one time. But with this glue, there is enough of a dry time that, you know, there's plenty of time to work with it. So now I have this, and then I have this. It goes all the way down in, okay? So that'll be really nice to make a nice let's see. Getting glue off of my fingers. I am a messy gluer, but I like using glue and paper. It's just so gratifying, I guess, is the word for it. I think that one's drying nicely. Look at me, I'm so messy. Okay, so there was, yeah, okay. And then this one, I'm going to be putting down here, and I'm going to be doing a belly band. So I need a piece that is long enough, piece of black, that is long enough, that gives me about a 1/2 inch. Yes, but it only has to be, so I'll center this on here. Put it up against there so I can pretty much cut it right along there. Okay. Not that it really makes a difference. Yeah, it really doesn't for this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out and a few other pieces and I'll be back. Okay, so I cut this out and this comes out. Nope, I got some tape on there. That's okay. There. So now what I'm going to do is, let's see, I've got 1, 2. So I'm going to score right here. Fold this over. Sorry, fold into the mountain. There we go. And let's burnish this down. There we go. Good, good, good. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Let's see. Huh. Okay. I'm going to make a mark here on both sides so I can tell where the end is. And I'm going to have this end fold over, and I'm going to have this end be cut out. So I am, let me cut this out. I'm just trying to cut down bulk. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to just kind of see, that is, yeah. I'm just going to kind of leave a little, just a little bit of a trail here. So there's a little something to glue down. And the same on this side. Okay. So now I've got a base to glue everything on, and I have space that I can do my flaps, or yeah, my flaps to flip over and put down my belly band, okay? And this will be glued down, and that will help me when I finally get my paper cut. I think it goes this way, but when I get my paper cut, I can place all of my pieces down, okay? Now I can change my mind and cut this out of some other color paper, or I can lay this down, put everything in there, and then pull this back up again. So it's lots of different options. But for right now, I am not going to finish this because I don't want to, I don't have small enough scraps to deal with just yet. So I'm just going to leave these pieces here and just know that that is what I'm doing on this page. Going back over here, let's see. Let me get organized again. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me pull out. Let's see. Now on this middle one, I thought if I did some kind of sticker, that would be kind of neat. Because I don't want to put anything that's going to keep me from putting in a tag. And I've been wanting to, you know, do stickers on everything to get rid of them. I like this Naughty and Nice, and it's got a bit of the same from this. So let's put, see, I think this is going to be over here. So I'm going to put Naughty and Nice. You know what? Do I want to put it on black paper? No, I just want to stick this one down. And I'm just going to get on a line so that it'll be straight, because I am horrible with straightness. Yeah, because I didn't want it really to pop out, I just wanted to be there. Okay, so there's using a sticker. I pulled out 13 and 14, so I've got that. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Here's this. It's this paper in little. And here's this. So I think somehow I'll use those two over there. But what am I going to do with this? Again, I want to make sure I'm keeping this pretty monochromatic. Something like that might work nicely. Oh. Oh, cute. I like. Okay, so we'll probably go with that. And then I'm going to make a big tag to go in this pocket. And I'm going to have the decoration on the top of the tag and the mat for the picture on the bottom of the tag, because this is where the picture would go on the tag, and so then I'd have this whole top of it to actually put some dimensional decoration. So that's my thought there. So I think that's going to be it. So that's it for today, guys. 13 and 14. Well, 14's almost done, but you know what it's going to be. This is going to be going across, and then these are going to have all different color pieces of paper in them. And that's basically it for that page. And this will probably be down here, partially glued, and then it'll be the stopper for the tag. Okay? All right, guys. Bye.